What is my name? I go by many names. My friends call me Queenie or the Scot because I was born in Scotland. The Germans know me as Eva Seller. But for my last mission, for the British, my code name was Verity. In the book Codename Verity by Elizabeth Wien, I am a British spy caught by the Germans. I have made a deal with them to write down all that I know, and that is what I am doing. I am under constant watch of Engel, and my confession will be read by the Commander von Linden. My story is not just about me. I am also writing about my best friend Maddie and her success in becoming a pilot. Not an easy task for a woman. We have both put our lives at risk. Engel thinks I am translating von Linden's horrid notes, but I am sneaking in a few recipe cards of my own because I have got ahead of her. She can be a perfect fount of information when she's in the mood. It is because of her nattering on at me while I was hard at work that she has fallen behind. She tells me that if I am lucky, I will be sent to a place called Ravensbrück, when they are finished with me here. It is a concentration camp solely for women, a labor camp and prison. Perhaps it is where the chairwoman who stole the cabbages was sent. Basically, it is a death sentence. They more or less starve you until you can't work, and then when you become too weak to shift any more rubble for replacing the roads blown up by our Allied bombers, they hang you. I am ideally suited for shifting rubble, having previous experience on the runway at Maid's-End. If you are not put to work breaking rocks, you get to incinerate the bodies of your companions after they have been hanged. If I am not lucky, in other words, if I do not produce a satisfactory report in the time allotted, I will be sent to a place called Notzweiler-Strunoff. This is a smaller and more specialized concentration camp, the vanishing point for Knox and Nabel prisoners, who are mostly men. Occasionally women are sent there as live specimens for medical experiments. I am not a man, but I am designated Knox and Nabel. God, if I am very lucky, I mean if I'm clever about it, I will get myself shot. Here, soon. Engel didn't tell me this. I thought it out myself. I have given up hoping the RAF will blow this place to smithereens. I want to update my list of 10 things I'm afraid of. Number 1, cold. I've replaced my fear of the dark with Maddie's fear of being cold. I don't mind dark now, especially if it's quiet. Gets boring sometimes. Number 2, falling asleep while I'm working. Number 3, bombs dropping on my favorite brother. Number 4, kerosene. Just the word on its own is enough to reduce me to jelly, which everybody knows and makes great use of it. Number 5, SS Humpensführer Amadeus von Linden. Actually, he should be at the top of this list. The man blinds me with fear. But I was taking the list in its original order, and he has replaced the college porter. Number 6, losing my pullover. I suppose that counts under cold, but it's something I worry about separately. Number 7, being sent to Notzweiler-Strunoff. Number 8, being sent back to England and having to file a report on what I did here in France. Number 9, not being able to finish my story. And number 10, also of finishing it. I am no longer afraid of getting old. Indeed, I can't believe I ever said anything so stupid, so childish, so offensive and arrogant, but mainly so very stupid. I desperately want to grow old. If I am lucky, what I write will give everyone what they want and keep me alive long enough to see my best friend again. Find out if my wishes come true in Codename Verity by Elizabeth Wien.